All right, let's jump right in. Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are unpacking a seriously fascinating new platform that is completely changing the game for creators, developers, and, well, really any team trying to survive the modern digital landscape. We're talking about Cluing.io, and more specifically, we're diving into how it leverages agentic workflows. If you've been paying any attention to the AI space lately, you already know that moving from simple conversational chatbots to actual autonomous agents is the next massive frontier. But how do you actually use them without going crazy? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down today, and I'm even going to share an insider strategy to get you access to this tool at a huge discount. So be honest with yourself for a second. Does your digital workspace currently feel like a messy graveyard of endless browser tabs, scattered notes, and totally disconnected AI tools? If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, we've all been there. You've got one tab open for research, another for your project management tool, a totally separate window for your favorite AI chatbot, and some messy notepad where you're desperately trying to stitch the whole shebang together. It's disjointed, it's incredibly inefficient, and frankly, it's just exhausting. The cognitive load of simply managing your tools is literally stealing time away from the actual work you're trying to do. Which naturally brings up a pretty massive question. What actually makes Cluing.io any different from the traditional project management apps we've all been using? It's a completely fair question, right? The market is absolutely flooded with apps that promise to organize our lives. But Cluing.io isn't just another digital to-do list. It represents a total paradigm shift. It moves us away from passive project management and drops us right into the world of active agentic workflows. Instead of you doing all the heavy lifting to organize data and prompt a dozen different tools, Cluing.io is built to autonomously bridge those gaps for you. Section 1. Core features beyond basic prompts. Okay, this is where the magic really happens, hosted agents. With Cluing.io, you aren't just sitting there writing prompts, you actually have fully hosted AI agents, like the powerhouse Claude code model, running directly on their native infrastructure. Think about what this actually means for your day-to-day workflow. You are no longer just generating some random code snippet that you then have to copy, paste, and somehow figure out how to host yourself. No way. You can literally publish websites, spin up complex data dashboards, and deploy fully functional web apps with custom domains and secure HTTPS connections, all in a single click. It elevates you from just brainstorming ideas with an AI to actually deploying real functional tools effortlessly. And when it comes to gathering information, it's a breeze. Cluing.io lets you capture context instantly from places like YouTube, Reddit, LinkedIn, and pretty much any article or web page. So while you're browsing the web and doing your research, you can grab insights from any of these sources with just one click. It automatically saves your highlights and notes right into your workspace. You don't have to break your flow state to constantly copy and paste links or write out video summaries. Plus, those AI agents we were just talking about, they now have immediate direct access to the exact context you were just looking at. The platform's core philosophy really hits the nail on the head here. It says it brings your living context, dynamic skills, and encrypted secrets into one shared brain, so your entire team works in sync. Basically, this isn't just a solo tool. Cluing.io takes all of that amazing context you just captured, pairs it directly with those powerful hosted agents, and secures all your sensitive data, your encrypted secrets in one unified collaborative space. Your whole team gets to operate from this shared brain. Everyone is quite literally on the same page, armed with the exact same powerful AI capabilities right at their fingertips. Section 2. Pricing breakdown, free versus pro plans. Let's talk numbers. Looking at the free tier, it's absolutely zero risk. At $0, you're still getting access to those awesome capture integrations we just went over, plus unlimited snippets and selected AI models. It's an incredible way to just dip your toes in. But jumping over to the pro tier is where you really unlock the true power of this whole ecosystem. For $42 a month when billed yearly, you're getting a massive 2,500 monthly credits, access to top-tier frontier AI models, and unlimited clusters for your projects. When you stack up that zero-risk entry point against the massive value you unlock in the pro tier, you can see pretty quickly why upgrading makes a ton of sense for anyone with serious workflows. But hold on, let's talk about that 40%. This is a massive chunk of change. That $42 a month figure we just looked at for the pro tier actually bakes in a 40% savings when you opt for annual billing. It normally costs significantly more month to month, so locking in that annual rate is a super strategic move for your budget. It brings top-tier Agentic AI down to a highly competitive monthly cost. Section 3. The Insider Strategy, Securing Your Discounts. Okay, so to actually secure those savings, there is a very specific sequence you need to follow. Step 1, visit techsavvycoupons.com. This site is kept fully live and updated with verified software deals, so it's a great resource. Step 2, you absolutely must click the specific partner link provided there, which is cluing.io/ref equals get 50. Using the specific link is what actually triggers the offer in their system. And finally, step 3, when you land on cluing.io, you need to sign up using a fresh, brand new Gmail account. The sequence really matters here, and that final step, that's the real key to the whole thing. Now, you might be wondering, why on earth do I need a fresh account? Well, by using a fresh account, you are ensuring that you initiate a completely clean browser session. This brilliantly sidesteps any weird tracking bugs or cache data from older accounts or previous visits you might have had to the site. Doing this guarantees that their system recognizes you as a brand new user coming straight through that specific partner link. And that means your massive 40% annual discount is going to lock in instantly the second you hit the checkout page. It's a simple little technical workaround for sure, but it seamlessly secures your savings. So, this all brings us to the absolute most important question for you today. Are you ready to finally stop drowning in data and let AI agents handle the heavy lifting? We've just seen how Cluing.io can take that chaotic graveyard of tabs and transform it into a unified, shared brain. We've seen how you can go from typing out simple prompts to literally deploying fully hosted apps with custom domains in just a single click. And you now have the exact insider strategy to lock in a 40% discount while you do it. The tools to completely upgrade your workflow are sitting right in front of you. Take a hard look at your current digital setup and ask yourself, is it finally time to let the agents take over the busy work? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope it gave you exactly what you need to take your productivity to the next level.